Good morning and welcome to Unity of Kent's Sunday service for October 11th, 2020. My name is Reverend Patty Becker and I'm the spiritual leader for Unity of Kent. Our worship assistant this morning is Lee O'Neill and our musicians are Becky Thatcher and Matt Corey, and they will now open our service with Coming Together.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Ready?
Number 3. Okay, here we go. We're coming together virtually. I got love.
I got love.
I got peace.
I got peace.
I got joy flowing like a river. I got love.
I got love.
I got peace.
I got peace.
I got joy flowing like a river. One heart.
One heart.
One mind.
One mind.
One love flowing like a river. I got hope.
I got hope.
I got strength.
I got strength.
I got faith to move every mountain. I got hope.
I got hope.
I got strength.
I got strength.
I got faith to move every mountain. One heart.
One heart.
One mind.
One mind.
One love to move every mountain. I got you.
I got you.
You got me.
I got me.
We got us. We're coming together. I got you.
I got you.
You got me.
I got me.
We got us. Coming together. One heart.
One heart.
One mind.
One mind.
One love. We're coming together. We're coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
We're coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
One heart.
One heart.
One mind.
One mind.
One love. We're coming together. Okay, you got a groove break now, so groove however you're gonna groove in your seat or get up or dance around. Wave your hands. Get your blood moving. I got you.
I got you.
You got me.
I got me.
We got us. We're coming together. I got you.
I got you.
You got me.
Got me.
We got us. We're coming together. One heart.
One heart.
One mind.
One mind.
One love. We're coming together. We're coming together.
Coming together.
We're coming together.
Coming together.
We're coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
Coming together.
One heart.
Heart.
One mind.
One mind.
We're coming together. One heart. One mind.
One mind.
One love. We're coming together. One heart. One line. One love. We're coming together.
Woo. Good morning.
Wow, thank you. If that doesn't get me up and going, I don't know what will. Thanks. I'm really glad to have you with us, Matt and Becky. As you can tell from the background, I am on Hood Canal. Some of you may know that. On Hood Canal, I've been enjoying a lovely weekend, just watching the tide go in and out. And it's been great and restorative. So I hope your time this weekend will be just as restorative for you. Unity of Kent is an open and welcoming congregation, inviting people of all ages, creeds, colors, and lifestyles to join in with us on the spiritual path of discovery. We promote a philosophy of practical spirituality based on the teachings of Jesus and core New Thought principles. We believe in each person's spiritual authority and know that by applying spiritual principles to our lives, we create and experience more and more good for ourselves, and then by extension, more and more good for the world. So I'd like to take time for prayer right now. as to set a tone for our time together this morning. So I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, and just to feel the beingness of your own life. To bring your attention to your body, to notice your breath, your heartbeat, all the structures of your physical being. And to say to those structures, peace, be still. Peace, be still. Take a breath, relax, open, become receptive. Then likewise, we open our mind to receive new ideas or to have new insights of old ideas. We open our hearts for greater connection with one another, offering one another our blessing, a blessing that says, you are my beloved community, and I'm glad to be with you today. And so breathing into this space of our time together, we acknowledge the radiance and flow of divine life, moving as spirit, waking us up and uniting us in the idea of oneness, and being alive, alert, and ready to be led to the next step in our spiritual unfolding through the gift of music, meditation, prayer, and the word. And so it is. Amen.
So it is. Feel free to sing along at home if you like. It's a really easy song. And if you don't know it yet, you'll be able to pick it up really quickly. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. That's all it is. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know.
Sing along if you want. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. So the topic was yes and no, and so we came up with be still and know. Because Becky says that to me a lot. Be still
and know.
and know.
Try it again.
I hear that quite a bit.
It's really bad.
Oh wait, this means something different. Okay, all right. Be still and know that I am God.
Thanks for singing.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Unity of Kent Live. Thank you, Matt and Becky. I love it when you guys are here. You just wake up the whole world and make everybody feel so good. So thank you so much for being here this Sunday. I'm not going to say go Hawks today because I get in trouble whenever I say that. So I'm not going to say go Hawks, but I'm going to go right into the statement of faith. There's one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotence. I trust and align with that power of goodness now. So again, on Tuesday morning, please join us for the prayer at 10 a.m. And then again on Wednesdays, the Spirit Talk at 10 a.m. And then Adventures in Faith, get ready for the fall book study. This year, Reverend Patty will be facilitating our Adventures in Faith series with the book Adventures in Resilience by Sharon Connor. With tenacity and innate resilience, human beings have the capacity to overcome any obstacle in order to experience meaning and joy. At our core, our spiritual powers, when activated and sustained, can lead to true fulfillment. Starting Tuesday, October 20th, we will begin a 6-week program of working with the 12 powers in practical ways intended to expand and enhance life at all levels. So join us October 20th at 7 p.m. The Kindle version of Adventures in Resilience can be purchased at Amazon Books, and hard copies are available from the Unity Village bookstore at 816-251-3578. And I'd like to remind you that our taxes are due at the end of October. So if you feel called to donate a little extra this week, it would be greatly appreciated. And the virtue this week is righteous. To be righteous is to be moral and virtuous. A righteous character is honorable, respectable, and just. To practice righteousness is to act honestly and to extend goodness to others. A righteous person is decent and upright. And the affirmations: I am righteous, I behave virtuously, I am upright and decent, I treat others with honesty and respect, I treat others honestly and respectfully. And the daily word: prosperity. I am prosperous as I enjoy my daily blessings. I am comfortable with the person I see in the mirror as I begin my day. I am filled with energy and enthusiasm for my work, my recreation and time with family or friends, or time for learning and reflection. My gratitude grows throughout the day as I take part in activities. I enjoy and spend time with people I care about. As I prepare for sleep, I am grateful for the blessings of life well lived. More than money or possessions, prosperity is an awareness of well-being. My ability to enjoy simple blessings. I strengthen my prosperity consciousness as I bless and appreciate my home, my friends and family, and my work. I increase the flow of abundance by sharing my time, talents, and treasure in service to others. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life through. Psalms 23:6. Thank you, and make it a great day.
And now is the time in our service when we bless our prayers. If you have a prayer that you would like support with, please submit it to chat, and I will write it down and put it in our prayer box. What else? Oh, and after service, I will be available in another meeting, and Eric will have the Zoom address displayed towards the end of the service. I will be there ready and very openly to meet anyone who would like personal prayer. So please come to that. For now, though, let's just center ourselves in this moment of gratitude and openness. holding one another's concerns in our hearts. We may not have a specific knowledge of what they are. So let us just open our hearts in a way that extends blessing. And we don't have to know the circumstances or concern. Our only job is to know the blessing and to know that all is well in one another's lives, in one another's circumstances. There is one presence and one power active in the universe, in this moment, in my life, in the lives of my loved ones, and in throughout, in and through the entire world. And that all is of God, and we embrace the allness gently and reverently, regarding every aspect of creation as sacred, created, exuded, ideated by a loving God that is absolute good. And being of that nature ourselves, we know that that is our basis of reality, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones, so that whatever situation we are in, we are now seeing it rectified according to divine ideas. And so calmly and confidently, I let go and let God be God in all things. And so it is. Amen.
Saying yes, yes,
Yes,
yes to life. I'm saying yes,
yes,
yes, yes to life. I'm saying yes,
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 yes to life. I'm saying yes,
yes,
yes, yes, yes to life. I'm saying yes to life. The spirit of love within me is expressing itself right now. The spirit of joy within me is expressing itself right now. What are we gonna create today? Universe is ready to play.
Yes.
Spirit surely will lead the way if you just say yes. I'm saying yes, yes,
yes,
yes to life. I'm saying yes, yes,
yes,
yes to life. I'm saying yes, yes, yes to life.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Not too long ago, I spoke about the power of our words. Language is an incredible invention. Language allows us to communicate with one another, to know and be known to one another. It is a tool that even helps us know ourselves at the deepest level. Sometimes we don't even know what we ourselves are thinking until we say it, until we put it into words. Through language, by the means of words, we come into fuller realization of what we think, about what we feel, and about what we believe. It is also through language, the words we say, that reflect our beliefs, by which we develop consciousness and ultimately create our spiritual awareness and our physical expression. A phrase we use in Unity Metaphysics is thoughts are things, and what we hold in mind produces after their kind. Our thoughts, fortified by belief and emotion, by focus, become manifest. This process at an individual level is but a reflection of the creative process of the universe, in which we call the word logos. Logos, the creative principle of creation that is ongoing, that is eternal. Logos is an energy from which all things proceed, from an idea, an impulse, from divine mind. As our life experience proceeds from our minds and our thoughts and our beliefs, our feelings, we have unlimited power in the shaping of our experiences because we can change our minds. We can direct our thoughts. We have the power to alter our beliefs, and we can adjust our feelings. We do this first by becoming aware of what we're thinking, feeling, believing, and then by growing consciousness. The consciousness we grow is the consciousness of our true spiritual nature. Our true spiritual nature is that we are spiritual beings made in the image and the likeness of God, or whatever word you use to describe ultimate beingness. Our spiritual reality is one of goodness, one of unlimited potential, of ceaseless blessing, and we are prone to lose sight of this. We forget our spiritual reality and we become enmeshed in our physical limitation, enmeshed in our physical thinking, believing, and feeling that is out of alignment with divine ideas. And when we're out of alignment with our spiritual truth, we experience suffering and a sense of something missing. We forget. But forgetfulness can be brought to remembering. Remembering is achieved through, you guessed it, prayer and meditation. In Unity, we have a particular kind of prayer form that helps us come back to our true selves when we find ourselves off track and in error. And this prayer form, familiar to all of us, is denial and affirmation. Denials and affirmation are thoughts that are both a form of prayer and a tool in the transformation of consciousness. Thoughts and their associated feelings come and go. We experience this in our own minds. I try to hold a thought for a given length of time, and pretty soon I'm forgetting what thought I'm supposed to be holding. So I try to remember what thought was the original thought and go back to it. It's very, very changeable. And some of the thoughts that we have are life affirming, while other thoughts we hold are not. Error and negative thoughts and feelings are harmful to our consciousness. When we hang on to those negative feelings and thoughts, they get lodged in the subconscious mind. And then these thoughts tend to outpicture or manifest in the world around us in unpleasant ways. When we let these thoughts go, though, they cease causing harm. We can choose to think new thoughts. We can choose to think better thoughts, positive ones, that will generate more positive feelings and attitudes, and in the process, elevate our consciousness. And an elevated consciousness brings more positive experiences because thoughts are things. Things tend to manifest according to what we're thinking and holding. Denial and affirmations are two parts of one process for constructing a more positive consciousness. We use them to evolve consciousness into alignment with spiritual law. So let's begin with the denial. Denial is the ability to let go and release old, inappropriate, negative thoughts, feelings, attitudes, or incorrect beliefs. It is also the ability to refuse or to reject that which does not serve us. Denial is the great no power of the mind. Denial is not the mere wishing or hoping that something will go away. It is the power to actually disassociate ourselves from any sin, evil, error, false belief, thought, feeling, and attitude that keeps us in a state of forgetfulness of our true selves and spirit. A denial requires a decision followed by a certain effort of mind. And it begins with a deep realization or an inner conviction that the belief, thoughts, and feelings are truly false. It is an effort in mind, made in mind, to bring about an absence. It is the effort required to say no, the effort required to let go, to refuse, or to reject. And it can be a tremendous effort to let go of a long-held negative belief. Some beliefs that we've carried along within us for a long time, either by our own decision or beliefs held that are in error that we've gotten from other people through put downs or criticism during our lifetime. Denial is based on one of the 12 powers, and that's the power of elimination. Therefore, it is a spiritual truth that supports life-enhancing decisions and choices. Consequently, in the spiritual sense, denial is based on the idea that all error thought has no basis in reality. Therefore, these conditions have no power in and of themselves. They simply have the power that we give them. We use denials to release ourselves from the belief in the power of anything other than divine mind as our true reality. Denials are used each time we become aware of a thought, of a feeling, or a belief, an attitude that is not in alignment with the good we desire, not in alignment with our true spiritual nature. In using denials, they are always said in the present tense and always spoken with quiet conviction. So I give an example of the denial, and this one has to do with lack. An example of this denial of lack would be, I give no power to thoughts of lack, or I give no power, life, or substance to the thought of lack. I give no power to thoughts of fear. I give no power, life, or substance to the thoughts of fear. We are denying that any condition or emotion has power over us that is of a negative nature. Denials clear the field. They set the stage for affirmation. They cleanse consciousness of error. Being a gardener, I know the value of cleaning out the weeds of a garden before I plant the seed. I'm sure many of us have broken something and wanted to glue it together, and the directions on a package or a tube of glue says, Make sure that both sides of the brake are clean and free of debris. In like manner, I don't think anyone would ever think of polishing your car before washing it. Denials remove that which is contrary to what we want to affirm. Affirmation is the ability to claim, to accept, to realize the higher, more correct, and positive thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and beliefs about our lives. Affirmation is the great yes power of the mind and produces thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and beliefs that are more closely aligned with divine ideas. Now, there are two uses or purposes for affirmation. One is to educate our minds in positive habits and ways of thinking, and the other is to bring ideas, bring divine ideas from the unformed to the formed, from the invisible to the visible, to reality, and that is what we call manifestation. Affirmations that identify oneself with Christ, with our true spiritual nature, serve to raise personal consciousness. And by raising our personal consciousness and we demonstrate our divine mind to the world and to ourselves. Affirmations are more than positive thinking and are more than possibility thinking. Affirmations are realization thinking. Realization is when we know that we know, that we know that we know that something is true, regardless of our appearances and regardless of our circumstances. Realization is a state of inner conviction that involves thinking and feeling the truth. Affirmations are not magic formulas or magic words that can't change conditions, no matter how hard or forcibly we say them. They are simply aids in the changing of consciousness. After error beliefs are erased by denials, affirmation trains our minds into right thinking and feeling. An affirmation is the process where we claim and declare what is already true at the level of divine mind. It is a statement of truth. An affirmation establishes the truth about oneness in our seemingly limited consciousness, in the relative realm, regardless of our outer appearances or any previous beliefs or attitudes. Affirmations play an important part in the process of divine ideas becoming manifested experience in our lives. Like denial, affirmation is a process of thinking and feeling with faith playing a key role. The affirmation process leads to realization. It is an act of faith to affirm truth in the face of contrary appearances. Affirmations work by retraining our minds to establish the awareness of divine ideas in our consciousness. And they require repetition by the conscious mind so that the subconscious mind is transformed. Affirmations do not work by changing divine mind. Divine mind is absolute, it's unchanging, and it's unchangeable. They work by changing our mind. Affirmations change our thinking and feeling natures by building a consciousness of oneness and a consciousness of truth. Like denials, affirmations are in the present tense, and they are also in the first person. They are positive statements reflecting the realization of truth. We do not affirm things for the future when we use affirmations. Rather, we affirm that whatever good we desire is already present here and now. An example of affirmations were already presented this morning in our virtue today, which was righteous. And those affirmations again were, I am righteous. I behave virtuously. I am upright and decent. I treat others honestly and respectfully. Affirmations are statements of what is true right now. And that is what we claim for ourselves in the present tense. Other affirmations are, I am wise. I am courageous. I make good decisions. I am a magnet for prospering ideas. I am strong and I am capable. We clear the field with denials and we open space for the affirmation. The affirmation and the denial and affirmations are not magic words. And they are not spells. They are aids in changing our consciousness, in developing our Christ consciousness, and then living from that consciousness in the world. So now I invite us into an experience of meditation. And I think that denial and affirmation is a wonderful, wonderful subject to enter a meditative state with. So again, if it's comfortable, I ask you to close your eyes and to just be fully present to the here and now. That we're not future thinking, we're not past thinking, but we are in present thought. And as we did with our opening prayer, we clear our minds, relax our bodies, and open our hearts. We allow ourselves to be spacious, unconfined. We allow ourselves to feel, experience, sense the radiance that we already are. That we are divine beings having this incredible human experience, an experience of awareness, of growth, of transformation. And along the road in this experience, we have adopted ideas about ourselves, about our circumstances that are not the truth. In essence, we have forgotten who we are. And the prayer form of denials and affirmations bring us back. They help us remember so that we may be fully foundationed in the truth of our being. The truth of divine ideas is our spiritual nature. And remember, divine ideas, again, are the spiritual powers. We are naturally imbued with these powers of faith, of wisdom, of understanding, of will, the powers to say no, to adjust, to change our minds. And there may be a false belief that your life has been operating with something that is in error of your true nature. Something that you say to yourself or that somebody has said to you that has embedded itself in your subconscious. And that has provided a lens through which you view life that is not in alignment with your true self. And I'm imagining it's not taking much work to call one to mind. An error that we live with every day. So I invite you to look at the energy of that error thinking. And in your consciousness, in your heart, in your awareness, in your mind, deny that this belief has power over you. It is not a divine idea. Ideas of this nature are not associated with our Christ consciousness. They are fabricated. And so right now, in your own way, say no to this false view of who you are and what you are capable of. And as you mentally deny or reject this idea, feel the rejection in your body. Feel the release happening right now. That this is not true of me. I am more. I am more. And when that denial process feels complete for you right now, turn to the affirmation. Replace that untruth with what is true of you. What is true of me? That I am wise, I am strong, I am balanced, that I do make good decisions, that I am healthy and whole, that I am abundant on every level. And as you affirm this truth to yourself, again, go back to your body and feel it taking root in your mind, in your consciousness, in your very soul. You have just participated in an act of transformation. And so now I invite you to spend some moments in the silence, resting in that transformation. My power of no to what is not true of me in my life. And my power of yes that affirms what is the truth of me and my life are immensely powerful. That every time we exercise this power, we participate in our own transformation. We grow our consciousness and become more and more aligned with our Christed self. And for the gifts of these two powers, of no and of yes, I give thanks. And so it is. Amen.
Yes, God. Yes, God. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Yes, God. Completely yes. My soul says yes. Not my will, God, but thy will be done. No more I, it's the Christ that lives within me. God, I give my everything to you. I am yielded completely through and through. I love you. I love you. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul, I love you. I really do. My soul says yes. Not my will, God, but thy will be done. No more I, it's the Christ that lives within me. God, I give my everything to you. I'm yielded completely through and through. Yes, God. Yes, God. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Yes, God. Completely yes. My soul says yes. My soul says yes. My soul says yes. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, my soul says yes too. This is a yes day. Why don't we all make it a yes day? Yes to our highest and best selves. Yes to blessing. Yes to one another in our unshakable faith and support of one another's lives. Well, now's the time in which we bless our love offerings. And there are several ways that we give our love offerings to Unity of Kent. The most convenient way that I have found is on our website with the use of PayPal as well as Givelify. Also, donations can be and tithes can be mailed into the church, and the address of the church is also on the website. For me, the most what I have found to be the most powerful and reliable way to engage in the prosperity of the universe is through giving, whether that giving is monetary, my attention, service, my talents, whatever it is. And it truly bears out that the degree to which I freely let go and give, I receive. It is the law, and a law is active and is engaged all of the time. And so because of that, I have found myself more and more in my giving, especially in tithing, that giving is joyful and it's easy. And so I ask you to adopt that frame of mind as well, of giving joyfully and easily and letting your gifts of giving be imbued with the highest and best of your consciousness and my consciousness. So as you hold your love offering in mind, I invite you to say the offertory statement with me. Not only say it, but feel it. Feel it in your being. Divine love flowing as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. Thank you once again to our musicians, Becky and Matt. It's been really great, and I'm going to ask you to sing us out in a few minutes. Remember that I'll be available in the prayer breakout room, and the address is on the screen right now in the chat box. So I'll be there, ready and willing to welcome you into my heart. And so let's join together, either singing at home or just in spirit, our peace song. All right.
Thank you. Great to be with you guys, and just remember that all boats get around in Egypt by use of denial. So let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Well, by way of a benediction to end our service, I'd like to go back to the daily word today, which is prosperity. And this is a reminder and as an affirmation that more than money or possessions, prosperity is an awareness of well-being. It's an awareness of my ability to enjoy simple blessings. I strengthen my prosperity consciousness as I bless and appreciate my home, my friends, my family, and my work. And I increase the flow of abundance by sharing my time, talents, and treasure in service to others. So today, may you be mindful of your blessing, and may your prosperity consciousness grow, and may you have a profound sense of well-being today and the rest of your week. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.